A criminal court in Jefferson County began the year with a backlog of more than 500 cases, leaving some defendants sitting in jail more than 5 years awaiting trial.
Judge Layne Walker retired before his term ended in the 252nd District Court. Judge Lindsey Scott was appointed to serve the remainder of that term.
KFDM's Jennifer Gordy investigates delayed justice.
My brother is out in the graveyard, and these guys were all given time to change attorneys and time to do this and file motions and stuff. It was very, very hard on the family.
Greg Pumphrey's brother, Peter, was murdered in December 2009. 3 of the 4 killers pled guilty. A 4th went to trial, but not until April of this year, more than 4 years after the murder.
To wait, it was very hard. We wanted to put closure to this because it was, very hard. We delayed vacations and other plans because a lot of times we would get notice that the trial was set and then it would get delayed again.
Judge Layne Walker retired from the 252nd District Court before his term ended. Judge Lindsey Scott was appointed to fill the position until the November election.
When Judge Scott took the bench February 10th, there were 481 cases on the docket. That number has been reduced to just more than 200.
It's hard to blame any one person, but you do have to have a judge willing to put their feet to the fire and willing to force the issue. You have to have that.
Scott says she demanded prosecutors and defense attorneys come into her court ready for trial.
There was a mindset from some people that, they were showing up for their court dates, but that they weren't going to have to go to trial. And people, honestly, were probably showing up unprepared, even after a tremendous amount of time, thinking it wasn't going to happen.
Prosecutor Rachel Grove says she's seen a change in the court since Judge Scott was appointed.
The pace has just increased so much, and Judge Scott has been willing to work. She's there every day. Our prosecutors are there every day. We're ready. The defense bar has been ready because we know that the judge is expecting us to work, and so, which I appreciate.
Once people know, hey, like Judge Scott is trying cases, the 252nd is trying cases again, they come to court prepared and ready to go to trial.
Allowing grieving family members to seek justice, find closure, and try to move ahead.
We were very relieved that this was, done and over with.
A process the judge and prosecutor agree should have been over with 3 years ago. In Beaumont, Jennifer Gordy, KFDM 6 News.
Scott will be replaced by Raquel West, who was elected last week to the 252nd District Court.